Chapter 6, Segmenting and Targeting Markets, Part 1, Introduction to Segmentation. Not all consumers are the same. They all like different things, like you can see in that photo. Cars, shoes, traveling, transportation, like riding a bicycle, going to islands. Okay, so they have different needs that can be satisfied in different ways. Some are price conscious. Some consumers care about the price of products. Others are very brand loyal. They only buy specific brands. Some are concerned about quality. They like quality products above all. Whereas others still like reliability and convenience. For this reason, it's important not to treat all consumers in the same way. So market segmentation helps us to accurately build long-term relationships with customers, with groups of customers that have similar needs and wants. Some do not believe in market segmentation, like some marketers. Instead, they follow what's known as a mass marketing strategy. They try to sell to everyone instead of selecting a few customers. Henry Ford is that guy in the photo there with a car. Was the first mass marketer when he said, you can have any color Ford you want as long as it's black. So basically what he was saying is, we don't care what you want, we're making black ones, so if you want a car you're going to have to buy a black one. So they were definitely following the production orientation. So we're going to look at the alternative in this chapter, which is known as market segmentation. The nature of market segmentation. The term market means different things to different people, and it's used in different ways. For example, supermarket, stock market, labor market, fish market, flea market are all ways in which the word market is used. There's a typical example of a food market, and that is of course a supermarket. So markets share various characteristics. Number one, it's composed of people or firms. This is how we're going to use the word market. Okay, so it's people or firms. And it's people or firms who have wants or needs that can be satisfied by a particular product or service. It's a group of people that have an ability to buy, so they have enough money to buy the product. And they are willing to exchange what they have for the product. So these are the four things that need to be there for it to be considered a market. It's composed of people that have needs and wants, that have the ability to buy, and are willing to exchange their money for what they want. Okay, and here's the next definition. A market consists of people or organizations with needs and wants and with the ability and willingness to buy. That's the definition of a market. A market segment, like you can see in the image there, a piece of the market, is a subgroup of people or organizations who share one or more than one characteristic that causes them to have similar product needs. So you watching this are part of a marketing class. So you are a segment. You form part of the marketing segment of the university population because you share a specific characteristic with other marketing students, and that is that you like marketing and want to study marketing. Okay? Whereas students who are studying chemistry or food technology, they would form part of another segment. Okay? Because they have similar characteristics. And then we have market segmentation. And this is the process, like you can see in that photo, of actually dividing the market into its different groups. Like there you can see they've got the market on the one side, and now they're dividing them into the reds and the yellows and the greens, which is their different segments. So in a way, let's do this. I can show you nicely how this works. Okay, so here we have the market. That is everyone who has needs and wants and the ability and willingness to buy. So let's say that's all the students in South Africa. And here we've now divided them into segments. There's the marketing students, there's the food technology students, there's the engineering students, for example. Okay, and they all have different characteristics. These ones like marketing, these ones like food, these ones like engineering. Okay, but how did we do that? Well, we used the process, and the blue lines are the process that we followed of segmentation. We divided them, right, into their different groups, because we basically asked them, what do you want to study? What are you interested in? No, I want to study business. No, I'm interested in food. No, I'm interested in engineering. So we divided them up. Okay. Alright, so that's a typical example of the process of segmentation. You take an orange and you divide it into its different segments before you eat it. Of course, you don't just bite into an orange. No, you first peel it and then you divide it into its segments, which is exactly what market segmentation is. It's the process of dividing a market into its different groups. The importance of market segmentation. So until the 60s, there were a few companies that used market segmentation. Most of the companies targeted everyone. They followed a mass marketing strategy. So for example, before 1960, Coca-Cola only produced Coke, and they tried to sell this one product to everyone. Okay, there we go. Here's a typical advert. It's the real thing. Drink Coca-Cola. Today, however, Coca-Cola offers many different products to a variety of segments. Market segmentation plays a key role in marketing strategy of all successful firms. All markets include groups of people with different product needs and preferences. Some people like takeaway food like McDonald's, whereas other people like healthy food like fruit. Segmentation helps define these needs and wants more accurately. If we go through this process of segmentation, we can determine what people's needs are in a better way. And it also helps companies spend their resources more effectively. If we know what people want, we can use our resources to give them what they want instead of giving them stuff that they don't want and then wasting our resources.